next guest is a comedian. Thank God, because we need one round here. His new show opens September the 7th at the Palace Station Casino in Las Vegas. Please welcome the hilarious Louie Anderson, everybody. Louie Anderson.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I wish there was I was on the phone today and I was looking for an app for when you get older. I was thinking that would be really nice because I just turned 57 and 57, I remember when my parents turned 50, we used to stare at them. It won't be long now. And no one warned you, things you can't do after you turn 50, like you can't open anything. You have to wait till people stop over to the house. Oh my God, I'm glad you're here. Listen, can you open this stuff on the table for me? Start with the scissors. They're in some sort of plastic. I've cut the hell out of my hand. Trying to open. And you should get a new watch at 50, because time moves so fast. People are always coming up to me, Louie, what'd you do today? It's over? I had some soup. That's another thing you want after 50. Are you hungry, Louie? Is there any soup? And could you open it, please? I used to be able to drive with one finger. Now people honk at me. I'm that guy. Beep! What the heck did I? Oh, I'm going 7. My bad. 7 seemed fast. Sometimes I'm out driving and I'll think to myself, where am I off to? I got to do that fake call home. Hey, you want anything when I'm over there? At the dentist? Thank you. I'll get you some floss. The worst thing is I'm blind now. I mean, I can see all of you, but I can't read anything. I have to wear little glasses. And I never have them. Where are you, Louie? I'm at the hotel. Well, what's your number there on the phone? Son of a... Hold on. Oh, here it is. 7? My God, there's a W in it. Are they putting letters back in the numbers again? Full circle. The worst is the cell phone with the caller ID. Oh. Adolf Hitler? How did that maniac get a hold of my number? Oh, that's going to voicemail. He's a talker. People text me now. I text them back. Halfway through my text back, they text me again. Are you okay? I call them. Hey, I need more time. Where's the space bar on this phone? And thanks is not spelled with an X. I'll tell you, the first time I got a text from a friend, I went, look how dumb he is. No word over 3 letters. Look how he spells my name. L-O-L.
Come on over.
Thank you so much.
Hey, buddy. Good to see you.
Thank you so much.
How are are you?
I'm great.
You sound great. You're giving yourself
I'm
a terribly hard time about getting older. You look great.
Know. I'm good. I'm good. I'm
yeah?
good.
You having a nice time in Vegas?
Is your arm better?
Oh, no. It's actually still... Thank you for asking.
Yeah, I saw you last night, and I said, oh, my God.
No, I had a terrible fall, and I hurt my arm, and Marion Cotillard was here from France and didn't even mention it.
No. French.
That's the French for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever been over there in France?
I went once. I took my mom. We were in London.
Right.
I said, Mom, do you want to go to Paris for lunch? And she goes, I suppose. And, you know, Midwestern mom. So we went to France. And
See
it was,
any underpants?
just my mom's.
Right,
They were, you know, they're the big ones. They fit well, though.
Oh, well.
But the funniest thing was my mom couldn't get any ice.
In France?
There's no ice for the water.
No, they don't do ice a lot.
Yeah,
no.
she was very upset. Can you believe a place like this doesn't even have ice? And butter. She wanted butter all the time.
They have butter in France?
They have
love
butter, but it wasn't the butter she wanted.
Ah. Well,
There's a different color butter over there, but...
Well, what you've run into there, Louie, is a culture different from your own. You should try their butter.
Yeah, I did try it.
And?
Well...
Yeah.
This is all French right here.
Yeah, I hear you. I feel your pain. Now, where are you? Where are you in Vegas now? You're at the Palace Theater?
Palace Station. I'll be there September 7th. I'm still at the Excalibur for 2 more weeks.
Now,
so.
when you play at the Excalibur, do you have to dress up in medieval costumes?
Yeah. Yeah, the horses don't like to see me come, though.
Yeah.
Although I always wanted to be a jockey. Yeah, too tall.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
I couldn't help it.
No, you're all right.
Yeah.
So the Palace Station, is that a station?
It is.
I didn't think there was any trains in Vegas.
Well, they have the Boulder Station, the Palace Station. It's part of the Red Rock and Green Valley Ranch and all those places.
But there's no actual station. There's not like a train station.
No, there's no station.
Yeah.
But I'll have my own showroom, which is what I wanted.
Wow.
Which I hope you'll come and play.
No.
No.
No, because it'll be yours. I can't come there.
Yeah, but I'm lazy. I would love to have you. So you're a great comedian. I don't think people realize how funny you are.
No, they don't. Sadly, they don't. They don't.
Well, I mean, you're funny here, but you're funny. I mean, you're just so great. I've been watching you lately, and I went, oh, much funnier than I thought. No, but I don't mean that in a bad way. But
I wish you'd spread the word. I think so too.
Everyone.
Yeah.
In France, you're going to be huge.
I'm big in France. Well, in France, you have to be a lot more visual with your comedy.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of... Yeah. Anyway, we're out of time, Louie.
Well, I had a great time.
I had a great time, too.
Yeah. Always great to see you.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure.
Yeah. This is my first time, but...
It's the first time we met, yeah.
I hope I come back.
But in showbiz years, that means we're really good friends and we've known each other forever.
Well, comics like each other.
Yes, they tend to. Well, they don't like anything else.
No, they don't like anything else. They don't.
No, it's true.
You know what one of my favorite things about your show is? None of this is scripted. It's fresh. It's real.
It is?
It's great. It's true.
Yeah, no, we do. We try and economize.
And the awkward.
You fancy an awkward pause?
Yeah, I'd love one.
Oh,
Yeah.
good for you. All right, then we'll do an awkward pause. Get yourself situated.
All right.
Ready? And we'll do awkward pause all the way to commercial break. Oh, you've started. Good. I'll be a bit needy at first, and then calm down. My next guest performs nightly at the Palace Station Casino in Las Vegas. He's got a new CD. It's called Louie Anderson Live. That's a clue to who he is. It's available on iTunes, this CD, and also in... did you hear that there? The air conditioning went on? Is that the first time ever? Well, a red-letter day indeed. Not only air conditioning, but the fantastic Louie Anderson, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm trying to be a healthier person. I'm working out now. I go to Anytime Fitness sometimes. The first week I worked out, I gained 4 pounds. I yelled at the trainer, I gained 4 pounds. He goes, don't worry about it, Louie, it's normal. We're building your core. Well, when do we work on the outer crust? I love to eat, that's my problem. I love sweets. You know these donut shops, what cartel brought them into the country? You don't even know you've eaten the first one. A dingo took my donut! And the ice cream places, oh my God, so many choices. You want a cup or a cone? Crush a cone up and put it in the cup. What size you want? Grand Canyon. You want Butterfinger in there? Yeah, and don't forget his sister, Baby Ruth. You want us to crush a brownie in there? Do it! That'll be $85. I'll take it. Crush a brownie in there, I should say so. I'm on a food plan now where they deliver my food. I'm up to next Monday. I wish that were a joke. I try to always order healthy. You know, you go into the restaurant. Could I get a grilled chicken and a steamed broccoli? You want something on that broccoli? Steam? You want some cheddar on there? Yeah. Steam it, though. I love to eat at movies because you could eat in the dark. No one knows what you're eating. I went to that Twilight movie and, well, I'm going to do the whole movie for you. It's about a girl who fell in love with a vampire and a wolf. So here it is. Edward, the vampire, I don't think we could be together. Bella, well, why can't we be together? I don't think it's gonna work out. Well, why not? Because I'll rip your throat out. You won't rip my throat out. I don't have a very good track record. Well, maybe I want you to rip my throat out. You say that now. But what about in 200 years? And then Jacob comes in, the wolf. I'll rip somebody's throat out. Thank you very much.
Look at you.
Was it good?
Hey, how are you, buddy? I'm good. Take a seat.
Thank you.
Louie, fine. It's good to see you. Let me get this right. Yeah, no, it's good.
Thank you.
Good. I can't believe you're going to see the Twilight movies with a...
Well, I was talked into it. I wanted to see somebody get killed, and they promised me there'd be a lot of killing. So.
You live in Vegas. You can see someone get killed anywhere you want.
Yes.
You don't need to go to the...
At the movie, there's not a 2-drink minimum.
Yeah, all right. Hey, do you get a lot of people coming to visit you when you're in Vegas? Whenever I'm in Vegas, I always suddenly have family members turning up, like Aunt, Judy or something like that.
You always get that call. Hey, we're thinking about coming out and visiting you. Yeah, well, think again.
Where do you take them? Do you take? Do you like your show?
I'm past taking them places.
You don't take them anywhere?
Just get the free tickets for them. That's what they want. They act like they want to see you, but they don't really.
They don't want to see you. You want free tickets?
They just want the tickets.
Go and see the Cirque du Soleil. Go and see
I saw recently.
What's that? That's the water one.
The water one, yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
French Canadians bending and stretching in water.
Stretching and running and jumping and way up high and then jumping in.
Oh no! Yeah.
But they don't feed them any fish.
Just humans doing it?
Humans doing it.
Oh, that sounds ghastly.
No fun
yeah, no, it sounds awful.
Hey, it was Marty Allen who you were thinking of.
Oh, the guy on. Do we have a?
You know Marty Allen?
You have a picture of Marty Allen? Oh yeah.
Hello there. That's what he used to always say. Remember?
What?
Hello there.
Yeah. Wait, he probably didn't always say that. Like if someone said to him, "You want a salad?" or something like that, he wouldn't go, "Hello there."
Oh yeah. A salad there.
You have a picture of Kim Jong Il? Yeah. I suppose
Angry
it does
lesbian.
Look, yeah, it does. Yeah. I think Marty Allen look. Let me see. Yeah.
I think he was in Twilight.
It looks a bit Twilight. Do you like the? I don't care for the vampire movies.
I really did go with some friends. They really wanted to see it, but I do like vampire movies.
I normally like vampire movies,
but not that particular.
Not vampire movies, but you just did it. I don't think we can be together. Vampires don't talk like that.
No.
They're like, I want to suck your blood.
Remember the old vampire movies?
Yeah, that's right. That's the way to do it. Yes.
And the people would float towards them.
Yeah. Do you remember the one that was on TV, Salem's Lot, the one that was on TV?
Oh, yeah.
That was scary.
Yeah, it was
That's
scary.
when they floated outside the window.
Is that Louie Anderson floating outside my window?
Nah,
These drugs are working.
It's kicking in now. Louie Anderson's outside the window.
Yeah, I didn't hate the movie, but I didn't love it.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
I watched it. I watched it because I
was trying to be nice.
I was trying to be nice.
I've been in movies where nobody went to see it or hated it, and so I always think of that.
A lot of people have gone to see these movies and love them.
Yeah,
I just personally don't. But I've noticed that I don't like most things that other people like a lot of people like. Like a lot of people like the vampire movies. I don't like them.
Yeah.
A lot of people like Dancing with the Stars. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't care for that either.
No. A lot of people like the American Idol. Don't care for it.
No. What do you like?
Aunt Judy. I think that's better.
It's really great, though, to be in that position to have a new show on TV and then to have your relatives come. Because that's when you're famous. You're not famous to people until their friends think you're famous.
You're right, yeah.
Your mom...
I look forward to that day.
When your mom says, hey, she thinks you're funny. And you go, well, I'm funny. Well, I just didn't realize you were that funny.
Yeah. We're out of time, Louie.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to do another awkward pause?
I love it. I love it. Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, all right. You want a harmonica or non-harmonica awkward pause?
Whatever you prefer.
All right, we'll try a harmonica. See how we do. No. That lad added awkwardness. My next guest is one of my favorite comedians. He's a very, very funny man. He's on March the 5th at the Wild Horse Pass Casino in Chandler, Arizona. Please welcome back to the show the lovely Louie Anderson, everybody. Louie Anderson.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So I just got back from Minnesota. I had to get out of there before someone asked me to shovel. Don't shovel. You can have a heart attack. That's what I always tell people. I had a heart episode. That means, when they call it a heart episode, it means you have really good insurance. I woke up in the middle of the night and I went, oh, I didn't eat at the Big Taco. So I went to the hospital. I didn't know this. When you get to the emergency room, if you say, fat guy, chest pains, you're in. You're right to the head of the line. What about the guy with no head? We got a bucket of ice coming out for him. And the nurse takes me in a room and she goes, here, put this on. On what? I don't know about you, but when I get left alone in the hospital room, I look for stuff to steal. What's in here? Gauze? You can never have enough gauze. And these are the good gauze. And the doctor came in, you're worried, you know? And he came in, he goes, you didn't have a heart attack. I go, that's good. Can you pass me those tacos? He goes, but we think you've got some blockage. Oh, you know about that? He goes, I knew you'd get it. He goes, we'd like to do an angioplasty on you. Oh, no, my breasts are big enough. I just named them. I go, what's an angioplasty? He goes, well, we take a wire, we go in through your groin. Who's we? And you agree to do it because they dope you up. You ready to go? I'm ready to go. I'm an airplane. And you get to the angioplasty room, you lay on the table. It's an amazing time we live in. I look up, there's my heart on a monitor. I knew it was my heart, too, because that thing was wrapped in bacon. And I had 2 blocked arteries, and the doctor comes in, he goes, you see your arteries? Yeah. He goes, do you know which ones are blocked? You don't know? Listen, if you're not sure. So he headed towards my groin. He was feeding the wire in. That or there was a puppet show going on. You shut up. No, you shut up. And the wire goes up, and you get excited when it shows up on the, you're in! But my arteries would not let that wire go in. He tried it 30 or 40 times. I finally said to him, Doc, what's up? He goes, Mr. Anderson, I'm going to get a colleague. I don't care if you get a shepherd. I hear labs are good dogs. So the guy that's the head of angioplasty comes in. You never want to hear this. Oh, damn it. What is it, Doc? He goes, you're still bleeding. I'm still bleeding? Listen, if you need them, I've got gauze in my pocket. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
My dear.
Thank you.
It's lovely to see you, Mike.
Nice to see you.
Close it up. I'm horrified to hear about your heart episode. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
They fixed me all up. The doctor just checked my heart. He said it looks fantastic.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you going around? Where are you at the Wild Horse Casino?
Yes, tomorrow night I'm at Wise Guys in Ogden, Utah.
Right.
I'm going to see the Mormons, and then I'm going to see the horses.
Do you do a lot of horse riding yourself?
Well, you know, I always wanted to be a jockey. Too tall.
Oh. Really?
When I head towards the horses, they duck.
They're trying to avoid eye contact with you. Oh, no. Keep moving, keep moving. How have you been? Have you been touring around?
I have. I'm working on a brand new hour of material. That's some of it.
Nice.
And, you know, I love doing stand-up. I was in Florida.
I like Florida. You got to be careful down there, though.
Yes, they're gators.
They're waters?
Gators.
Gators, yes.
And I'm not talking about the team.
No, well, they're not that dangerous, gators.
Listen,
stay to the populated areas, you'll be all right.
Let me tell you, we were there. I was pumping gas because I lost the bet. And I looked over in a canal.
And there was a gas near a canal?
Well, you know, there are canals everywhere there.
All right, okay, right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not making it up.
Okay.
But now I'll look into that.
No, right, yeah, because it's dangerous to pump gas near a canal.
I said, isn't that a gator? And my friend goes, yeah, they can run 35 miles an hour. So I said, you top it off. I'm going to get back in the car because I cannot run 35 miles an hour.
Nobody can run 30. Are you sure they can run 35 miles an hour? Because they would...
35 miles an hour. He says, though, to me, you don't have to worry. Because they can only run in a straight line.
Oh, there you are, then.
Yeah, he said you got to zig, and then you're going to zag.
No, don't do that, because if you zig and it's going forward, when you zag, it'll be waiting for you. What took you so long? That's a worry. So you've been down in Florida doing that. Do you know where you should go in Florida? I want to go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Oh my God, we went there. Yes, we.
Did you really?
I have friends. They have a kid, and that's what you do when people have kids. You go to where they're gonna go.
Yeah. All right. I'm trying to talk my kids into going. One's 9,
Your kids will love that. You know, I was a little cynical about it, but it's first of all, wherever there's a castle, you could get a turkey leg.
That's true. That's true. You don't even need a castle like medieval times.
Yes.
If you go to medieval times,
you get a turkey leg.
Yes.
It's the only time when anyone says, "Do you want to get a turkey leg?"
Yeah.
And you're standing around, you're eating the turkey leg, and.
Do you ever go to medieval times? I love medieval times.
I did.
You go there, and then the wench comes over and goes, "Would my lord like Pepsi?" Or Coke, depending on who's advertising tonight. But then. Would my lord like a soda advertised on CBS? But it's nice, and they get
fun.
Yeah, I like it. And
they joust and.
Really? They joust at Harry Potter?
Yeah. No. Medieval times.
Oh, medieval times. Yeah. No, I was going to say because.
No, Harry Potter is really a magnificent thing. They must have spent $1 billion.
Do you read the books or the movies?
No, but everybody's stayed on the movie for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I've read the books.
The books are fantastic.
Yeah, it's really amazing. I mean, it was really beautiful. And you had butterbeer. They had butterbeer.
Butterbeer, you say?
Yes.
What's that?
It's no beer in it. It's kind of like butterscotch.
Yeah.
With a foam on the top.
Sounds like a root beer to me.
No, it's thicker than. It's like drinking butter. You can only take 2 drinks, and then you set
Sounds like a challenge there, big fella.
And you're trying to pawn it off on people. Do you want some butterbeer?
Yeah. Have my butterbeer. I'm butterbeered out. Well, it's lovely to see you.
Thank you so much.
And I'm very happy that you're back on the show and that your heart's in good shape.
Yes, it is.
Maybe want to lay off the butterbeer a little bit.
All right, I will.
Yeah. The lovely Louie Anderson, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back. My next guest, to my knowledge, has never had sex with a raft. But he's a very funny comedian. Whoa, that'll be an interesting change on this show. Shut up, in her voice.
The hell's going on?
Anyway, my next guest is a very funny comedian. He's on every Tuesday through Saturday at the Louie Theater at the Palace Station in Las Vegas. That's a clue to who he is. Exactly, Louie Anderson, everybody.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. You look great. I love this outfit.
Thank you.
I tell you what you should do? This outfit I love so much, you should wear this outfit and come back on the show in a couple of weeks and do some stand-up.
I will.
I'd
love to. I'm working on a thing about airports right now.
Do a thing about airports.
That'll
because
be fun.
that'll work out. That's a Rolling Stones tie, isn't it?
It is. I don't know if it's their tie, but...
They don't wear ties. They can't be tamed.
Oh, that's true.
No, they don't have time for ties.
You know, whenever you hear a Rolling Stones song, you think you want to see them again. I mean, if you love the Rolling Stones.
No, I do, actually.
Yeah.
I've seen them live quite a lot. But as the years go by and I see them more, I'm kind of like...
Oh, yeah. I wonder if people feel that way about me at times.
No way, man. You haven't even peaked yet.
Yeah. That's what I'm worried about.
Are you still on the road? I
am on the road. Well, I leave about once a month to go do gigs here and there. Usually following you. You were just in Seattle, or you were when I was there at some
Seattle,
point?
Yeah, Seattle. I was there recently. You have to go to Canada a lot, do you?
Yeah, I was just in Winnipeg, and then I'm going to Edmonton.
Oh, these are the glamour cities of Canada. You know. These are the
ones I'm getting booked in.
Yeah, no, I tell you. Some folks talk about the Torontos and the Quebecs and the Vancouver's, but, oh, man,
I go Edmonton.
Edmonton, Winnipeg. Regina.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a raft story, isn't it?
Yeah, well... Actually, it's a landlocked area.
It certainly is.
Yeah. Have you ever enjoyed boating, if you know what I mean?
I went canoeing once in the Boundary Waters. It was quite
wow.
I was over 300 pounds, and I said to the person, listen, I think canoeing is not good for me. I mean, I like the idea of it, but I'm not a swimmer. I mean, the water was just right. We were on, it was right there.
That's what happens in a canoe, no matter who you are. You get in the canoe and the water's right there. Now, you frightened? I mean, if you get in the canoe and the water isn't there, then you're wasting your time, frankly. What about do you worry about sharks?
No.
Not in Winnipeg, obviously.
Actually, the animals, when I go camping, worry about me. They put their food up in the trees. You set me up.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That's one of my very first jokes.
That was one of your first jokes?
Very first joke.
I like it. That is nice.
Yeah.
When did you start writing jokes then?
In 1978.
Wow. I'm looking forward to that.
You're a great joke teller.
No, man.
No?
No. I got a robot and a glamorous set.
Hey, people put on my Facebook to say hi to Jeff from Bend, Oregon.
Have you ever been to Bend, Oregon?
Oh yeah, I've been to Bend, Oregon. Yeah. And that's code.
It was Michael. Michael said to say hi.
Michael in Bend, Oregon? Do you remember Michael in Bend?
Oh yeah, I remember Michael.
Yeah.
He works at a sporting goods store.
He works at I think rafts. You sell rafts? Yeah. Probably. Let me give you a piece of advice. I know you didn't ask and you don't need it, but never get a robot. Yeah, stick to stand up on your own. Once you introduce technology, things get weird.
Yeah, it's been good. It's good though.
It's all right.
But it's a little much, right?
Well, when we get asked to go to events together, it's annoying. Yeah.
Is there a switch though?
Yes, there is. Yeah. You don't get that in a double act.
Yeah.
Were you ever in a double act at all?
I am in a double act.
They hang their foot in the trees.
Stop.
All right.
I mean, how could I not?
Yeah.
No, I never wanted to work with anyone else.
No, neither did I.
No, it's with the stand-up thing. You either, if you can't get it on your own, As George Miller, a very funny comedian. Do you
Yes.
remember George?
Yeah, of course.
He had a great joke. He goes, I used to like when double acts broke up so I could watch them fail individually.
Yeah. Something that's very true about the mindset of a comedian, isn't it?
It is, yeah. There's a part of us that doesn't want anyone to do well.
Yeah. And that part of us is called us. Yeah. I love us. Are you still enjoying Las Vegas at the old Palace Theater?
I am. I love it. I have a great time there. I'm working on new material all the time.
What about a special? Are you going to do a special?
I'm going to do a special.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to do a special. It's so funny you would say that.
Yeah.
In December.
Who for?
I think hopefully the Country Music Channel, because they're the ones doing comedy now.
Really?
Yeah, there's Really, it's true.
No, I don't deny it.
They have all the blue collar guys.
That's
they have all
true,
that. Yeah, they have lots of comedy.
Yeah. Do you ever see Larry the Cable Guy?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, you know, he has my favorite joke of the moment. His joke. I don't know if it's an old part of his act, but he has this joke. You know, he does that "get her done" thing.
Get her done.
He said he has this joke where he says, and I'm clearly stealing it, but at least I'm crediting him for it, right? He says, I had a girlfriend who was a midget. I was nuts over her. That's a great joke, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, I'll take your round of applause and pass it on to Larry for you.
Yeah, you know, comics, I can enjoy watching comics all the time.
I do enjoy it myself.
I think it's a great thing to watch.
It's an amazing art form, I think, stand-up.
It is.
When it's done right, it's just spectacular. And when it's done wrong, even more enjoyable.
Yeah, when somebody is enjoying well, you can have just as much enjoyment.
Yes, you can.
You can have a feast.
Yeah.
But I like Vegas, like I was saying.
Good, we're out of time. You like Vegas? Good, yeah, we're out of time. Wait, is there something you wanted to plug before you? Yeah.
I have a new special.
Right.
My very first special is now on iTunes. It's called Mom, Louie's Looking at Me.
All right, we're out of time.
But
That's good, though. That's good.
Yeah.
Awkward pause, mouth organ, touch my glittery ball. But to be honest, touch my glittery ball is really a stalking horse. It's not a real option.
People always say that the awkward pause.
That's the way to go.
That's the way to go.
Yeah. So we'll do awkward pause with me trying to sneak a look at your genitals.
All right. Well, listen, I'd like to have that same look, so. I haven't seen him in years. So. All right.
I feel I'm on a fool's errand.
I'm Louie Anderson. I'm the guest host tonight.
No, he's not.
No.
You are the voice of the robot tonight. The robot is going under repairs for 2 weeks. Different people are doing the voice of the robot. Stop texting me and saying, when's the robot coming back?
People have your text number?
You know what I mean, Tweety and stuff. Anyway, what happens is we take you backstage and you go into a pod.
Okay.
Yeah, and in the pod, once you're in the pod, your mind is taken from you and put in the body of the robot, like the Vulcan mind meld. You know the Vulcan?
Yeah.
Right. All right, but you have an added problem.
Okay.
Because the second guest on the show tonight is my mother-in-law.
Yo, so I'll be real nice.
Yeah, okay, that'll work too. Yeah. No, she wrote a book.
Yes.
Yeah.
I met her.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah. She say anything about me?
She everybody was fawning over her, so I figured you were in trouble.
Yeah. She's my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
She hates me.
She does?
I have sex with her daughter.
I met her daughter. Very beautiful.
What the hell, man?
Everybody was in one room.
What? Anyway, look, here's the thing.
They were putting makeup on.
Anyway, look.
Okay.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, right. Look, so you go backstage, you go into your pod, and the suckers will go in your head, and then your voice will come out of the robot for the rest of the show.
Okay, you got it.
Right. And you will be the personality of the robot.
I will.
Right. Did you get that?
Did you get it? You get it?
All right, we'll be right back.
All right.
You hear that? Their breathing became audible.
Oh, brother. I'd like to get a copy of that.
I got one here.
I'd love it.
Yeah. Also, by the way, here's the thing we're doing on the show. You know how, like, Oprah gives away a car to the audience? Like, everybody in the audience gets a car?
Yeah.
Well, everybody in the audience gets a free copy of this book tonight.
All right. Yeah, baby.
Yeah. How about that?
That's fantastic. Hey,
What?
I've got 11 bags of Skittles in my butt.
Family size or fun size?
Halloween size.
I see. Do you like a big Halloween, or do you keep things small?
I like colors.
Well, great. There's nothing for you at this show, then. Hey, what time is it, Jeffrey Peterson?
It's time for emails and all that other stuff.
Slap yourself into a stupor. Don't be Mr. Pilot Pooper. Stab yourself with a funky grouper. Freak your body, mama, cause you know it's super. Super creepy. Super creep. Super tweety. Tweet that creep. S-mode.
S-mode.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff, here we go. This is from Morgan in Hutchinson, Minnesota. You ever been to Hutchinson, Minnesota?
Believe it or not, I have been.
You have? What did you...
I worked on a pig farm there for a while.
Is that true?
I slopped the pigs.
You what, the pigs?
Slopped them.
Swapped them for what?
Slopped them.
Oh, swabbed them. I thought you were saying,
Slopped them.
Yeah. I thought you said swapped them. I like, hey, I'll swap you this pig for that car, that kind of thing. Is that what you did?
Yeah, no, I slopped them, but I didn't swap them. It was a work release program.
What I'm saying is, if you had a pig, would you swap it or would you hang on to it?
If I was tired of it, I'd swap it.
I see, so a pig is just something to be toyed with for you, isn't it?
And talk to.
All right, Morgan in Hutchinson, Minnesota says, "Hi, Craig and Jeff. I like the teacher's assistant in one of my courses. How can I ask him out without looking like I'm doing it for extra credit?" You ever been attracted to one of your teachers there, Jeff?
Yes, the gym teacher.
Oh, this is from Chris in Charlotte, North Carolina. Hey, whoa. You ever been to Charlotte, North Carolina?
I have not.
I've been there.
Is it beautiful?
Yes, it is.
I'd love to go. I'll meet you in the convertible.
This says, "Dear Craig and Jeff, have either of you ever considered going into politics after leaving show business?" Leaving show business? We're not. I can have a show business? What are you talking about? It's a creepy guy in a talking to a skeleton in a basement voiced by Louie Anderson for Girl with a Dragon Tattoo. What would you do when you left show business there, Jeff?
I'm doing it.
Yeah. right, this is from KC. Oh, I wonder if it's from KC and the Sunshine Band. Do you remember them?
I opened for them once. Larry King came out and talked, and then I did a comedy act. And then they sang.
Oh, that kind of opening for him.
Yeah.
Anyway, Casey. You found that worked for you eventually, did it? All right.
Well, I didn't know I was supposed to laugh.
Well, you know, every little helps, is what I'm saying. Anyway, Casey in Sydney, Australia says, "Hi, Craig and Jeff. I recently found out my sister had a one-night stand with my best friend. Uh-oh. Is it too awkward to confront them on it? But why the hell would you want to?
Yeah, live and let live.
Yeah, mind your own business. How about that? Right, Jeff?
Well, how good of a friend was he?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how good of a friend was. What?
Well,
All right. Oh, we're out of time? Yeah.
Again?
Yeah, we got to do the commercial break. Do you want to do the commercial break? You do the commercial break while I read this very entertaining book.
Okay.
All right.
Come back for more stuff.
Hey, do you ever go and see Louie Anderson when you're up in Vegas? Who is
Never heard of him.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's the voice of Jeff. He's the personality of Jeff Peterson.
I love the Jeff today.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love you on The Price is Right.
Thank you very much.
Higher!
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
We had to add the cat escaping so that people wouldn't write in and say, "Oh, you killed a cat."
Yeah. People love cats.
Oh, they do. And the type of people who love cats will not hesitate in getting in touch with the broadcaster if they think a cat is being mistreated in any way.
They are on it.
You can't even mistreat a photograph of a cat.
Yeah. Because that's all that is.
Yeah, it's a photograph of a cat. We didn't actually drop a weight on a cat.
Yeah.
It's a photograph of a weight falling on the photograph of a cat. But the first time we did it, people were like, "Oh, I can't believe you did it on a cat!" Anyway, how did you have a nice time in the pod being the skeleton?
The pod was great.
Yeah.
I love being in the pod. I love your show. You're a great host.
No, stop that. Drew Carey did all that. And
I mean it, though.
No, well, he didn't mean it? The hell? Hey, do you know what was weird? My mother-in-law being on the show. Oh, man.
Oh, you know what? Was it that, did you not know really what to say? Because what do you say?
Well, you know, the thing is, I knew that she needed to be more embarrassed than me because I've read the book and that nipple teeth thing is really in there.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how to look at the woman.
I mean, isn't it crazy? Your mother-in-law, and then you read that book and you go, "What?"
Yeah.
And then you show your wife and go, "This is your mother."
Yeah. Comes handy in arguments, though, you know. Like she goes, "You didn't clean up the bathroom." I went, "Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I had my nipples in somebody's teeth." You know?
My favorite part is when she plugged her publicist.
Yeah, what the hell?
Like that.
Like that. They
that's
changed
my
like
favorite
that.
thing, yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome that you were here, man.
I love being here.
Well, let's...
I would like you just to get rid of that robot, and I'll just stand there.
Wait.
I really don't want you to get rid of the robot, because I don't want to stand.
Good night, everybody. Good night. My next guest is a very funny comedian. Phew, thank goodness at last. He's on every Tuesday through Saturday at the Louie Anderson Theater at the Palace Station in Las Vegas. Please welcome the American comedy legend, Louie Anderson, everybody. Louie Anderson.
Thank you so much. Oh, my God, what a beautiful day it was, wasn't it? I almost went for a walk. I came this close, and then I got to the front door, and I go, I don't really know this area. You're always tricked. You tell you where you walk. the moment you land at the Los Angeles Airport and Fitness Center. I didn't think I'd make it to baggage, I'm telling you. People were betting on me. He's not going to make it. He'll be on the carousel. I laid on the carousel once. Not on purpose. I just sat on the edge and then centrifugal force did the rest. I went around 3 times. 2 people picked me up. Is this it? How about when the bags come down, you realize, oh my God, I bought the same bag as the rest of America. Luckily, I don't own any ribbon. Last time I flew, they thought I was a terrorist. They thought I was a Taliban tubby. You know, the nice one. They always make you feel, first of all, I hate that maze at security. Even if it's empty, you got to walk the entire maze. Do you think we'll get cheese at the end of this? Wouldn't it be nice if there was cheese at the airport? Get through security. Cheese, sir? Why, thank you. Luckily, I have crackers in my pocket. They make you feel bad, too, sometimes. Sir, over here in the humiliation area. Let's get those shoes off. Or you're going to have to help me put them back on. Wouldn't that be another good idea, shoe helper? Do it. Too tight. Cheese and a shoe helper. You know, hopefully not the same person. You know, and then they go through your stuff. You always think the same thing when people are digging through your stuff. That doesn't go there. It worked out, though, because I went, oh, my God, I've been looking all over for that. My chapstick. You always look a little nuts putting chapstick on, don't you? I live in Vegas. A couple days in Vegas, you're chapstick and everything. Now they've started to scan us, which is a horrible thing for any man, at least. They try to comfort us by saying, hey, don't worry about it. The people scanning you will be in another room. Of course they'll be in another room. Bill, come in here. Make him go through again. Bill, come on. You'll feel better about yourself. I'm just hoping to get a free MRI out of it. How does my back look? Is it okay? Can you help me locate my chapstick? Thank you so much. Thanks, man.
That's great.
I love you.
I love you right back. Louie Anderson, everybody. We'll be right back. My next guest. I thought if I said it quietly, you wouldn't hear it. My next guest is a very funny comedian. He's very, very funny comedian. He's got a new hour special, Big Baby Boomer, which premieres tomorrow, March the 6th on the CMT. Please welcome the great Louie Anderson, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I just was at buying some clothes at the Buying Some Clothes store. I was just buying some clothes, and I realized if I get one more X on my clothing, I'm next year's Super Bowl. I'm just never any good with dressing. Just before I came out here, I looked at myself in the mirror and I go, what am I, performing at a children's party? And then I looked down at my shoes and I thought, is that the left foot or the right foot? I am one day from clown shoes. And then I thought, when I said, is this black and blue? Did I wear blue pants again? Black and blue. And my brother goes, oh, you better not do that. That's a fashion faux pas. Well, luckily, that's my clown name. And I got mad at my brother, and I do what all brothers do to each other. Tiny talk. You know what that is? Only other family members and cats can understand it. Moms invented it at the grocery store. I have a dog. Dogs are always great. Cats, I don't know, but dogs. Dogs are always happy to see you, no matter what time you come home. Even if you come out of the door 10 times, in and out, they think you just got back. Where have you been? Don't ever leave me again. Let me lick you. Cats don't care if you're home. Hey, Fluffy. You know what cats are thinking? If I were bigger, I'd drag you under the bed. Cats love when you're big or you're fat. They love to do that elliptical on your stomach. I only get on that elliptical machine when the sun and the moon. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hey, baby.
Thanks, honey.
Hey, come on, come on. Sit down. Oh, you look great.
I feel great.
Yeah, you look great.
I feel great. You know,
Are those blue pants with a black
I
shirt?
know it's. I honestly, even when I'm outside, I go, "Is it?"
No, you. Even if it was, they're both black. They're
I think
yeah.
they're the same.
Yeah, no, they are. But in the lighting here, no one could.
And
tell.
no one knows.
Yeah,
And no one cares. They
No,
just are
I care deeply
good.
about
Oh,
fashion,
Yeah.
as you can see. Yeah,
I can see that.
I like your tie. It's very
Yeah.
Vegas. Are you still
Yeah.
in Vegas? You're in Vegas
I
all
am.
the time.
I'm at the Palace Station.
Yeah.
I have fun over there. I love Vegas.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
You know, I mean, it wears on you a little bit. You know?
Well, you know, it depends. I don't take drugs anymore, so
Isn't it funny when you're young you take drags?
yeah. I took drugs and drugs when I was young, yeah.
Drags or drugs?
Yeah.
Drags or drugs?
I'll have both!
Oh, drag! When you get older, all the words aren't available.
No, I know. Does the Ace of Diamonds hold any particular significance to you? Is it a name you perhaps danced under?
That was my first stage name.
Ace of Diamonds.
Ace of Diamonds, and
Yeah.
then Silly Putty.
I like fashion faux pas. I think that's very good. Yeah, that's good.
Thank
Do
you.
you enjoy the
I
work?
did that, actually, you know, just to be honest, that's the kind of joke I did for you. Because not all people would, like, appreciate that like another comedian would.
Yeah, no.
You know, every comedian writes jokes in their act for other comedians.
That's true. That's true. Many times I come out here and I perform the monologue and think, well, that was one for the comedian.
This is a great crowd. This is a
Great crowd tonight. Whoa, I can hardly deal with it. It's, I mean, because it's not usually the crowds here are terrible. These people are obviously. You ever get any bad crowds up there in Vegas? You ever get a crowd and you think,
You know, Wednesdays are rough.
Wednesdays are rough.
I have to be honest with
Did
you.
you ever do a matinee on Wednesday?
I've never done a matinee.
Oh, man.
Is it rough? You've done a matinee?
Matinee on a Wednesday? Yeah.
My God.
What's the roughest crowd you ever played?
Biker bar.
Really?
Yeah, the guy introduced me. He goes, now you're going to love him. It's Louie Anderson. And you just go, I'm not going to do well.
No. Many comedians would struggle in a biker bar, though.
Yeah. They like me, though.
Oh, you're funny.
Yeah, later they were...
Oh, well, there you That's how you know.
Why does that always work? Why does that?
Because it's funny. Because it's a funny thing. Then cats do that.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
And if they will get on, they'll...
Yeah.
And then they look at you. Like,
Yeah.
you better not move.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's that. I think it's more gonna. You like that? You like that? Yeah. That's that. That's that. There you go. Yeah.
Any change on you?
Good time. Well, Louie, we're out of time here. So, what are you thinking? You thinking mouth organ? You thinking awkward pause? Or you want to go for the big cash prize?
Big cash prize.
Once again, for the big cash prize.
All right.
Big cash prize. 2 ways to win. You can either guess what's in my box. I imagine a box in my head. I don't know what's in it. Only Jeff Peterson knows what's in the box. You guess correctly, you win the prize. You guess wrong, or you can answer a question.
Can I guess what's in the box?
You sure?
I should. Yeah.
Okay. All right then. Jeff, you ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right then. Jeff, I'm thinking of a box. Why, will you stop making it all suggestive? I'm trying to build tension. I'm trying to build game show tension.
Focus.
No, you're not. No, you're not focused. No, you're ruining it.
That's
You're
how I
ruining
get
my
in the
whole
mood.
tension thing. You're making a fool of me in front of Louie. He's a great comedian. You're making a fool of me, man.
I'll rub down your belly after the show.
You talking to me or him?
Doesn't matter.
All right. I'm imagining a box. Okay, the box is there. There's something in it. I don't know what it is. Louie.
Jelly donut.
Jeff, is it a jelly donut?
The correct answer is jelly donut.
He's headlining at the Plaza Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas beginning July the 10th. Please welcome the great Louie Anderson, everybody. Louie Anderson.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. A little under the weather. I got a sciatica problem. That's not a Pacino movie. Sciatica, I don't know what it is, but it's a pain that's here that goes straight to hell. So, I was on pain pills, but I couldn't find my way home. So my friend said, why don't you get some medical marijuana? I said, because I don't need another reason to be hungry. You know, my friends smoke marijuana, I get the munchies. But, you know, I did think about it, and I live in Vegas, so I called Elvis's doctor. Okay, man. Okay. So I got it, but now in Vegas, they'll give you the plants, and you have to grow it yourself. I can't even keep a fern alive. But I have had a few friends offer to help me. I'll do it for you, Louie. I'm a botanist. I never really liked smoking marijuana, not because of the marijuana, but because of the guy who rolled the joint. Here you go, Louie. Does anybody have a hairdryer? And then I could never smoke it like everyone else. Everybody else had a real good way of smoking. You're like, they pass it to me. Here, Louie. So he said, well, why don't you just get some edibles then? Isn't that a Disney movie? He goes, no. Like candy or cookies or brownies. Could I get 2 scoops of the Ben & Jerry's Utopia? I would like to get the card, though. The medical marijuana card. Everyone wants a card that someone else doesn't have. What is that? Oh, that's my medical marijuana card. Remember when you scoffed at my sciatica problem? Well, my doctor didn't. And look at the expiration on it. Infinity. That's how much pain I'm in. You know, it would be fun, though, just to taunt my friends. What are you doing? It's my medical marijuana. You haven't even lit it. I'm taunting you. And I would love to get pulled over by the police, and have the card, because that would be good. Hey, why were you going so slow? Oh, here's my medical marijuana card, officer. You notice the expiration? Is that a marijuana cigarette in the ashtray? Yes, sir. You can't smoke marijuana and drive. It's never been lit, sir. It's there in case I have an accident. What? Well, let's say I go over a cliff and I can't get out of the car. I light that thing up, share it with the bear that's trying to kill me. He gets hungry, gets us a salmon. Thank you very much.
My dear. It's lovely to see you, pal. Louie Anderson, everybody. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with Louie. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Louie Anderson. We were just talking. You lost a little weight, right?
Yes, I was on Splash, and
that's the dive show where
that was the dive show.
Yeah. That's a pretty big splash.
Yeah. It was fun, actually. It was so much fun.
You did good.
I did pretty good.
Yeah.
Like I got up. I did the 10 meter. That was my goal.
All right.
And that's 3 stories, 33 feet into 17 feet of water.
I wouldn't do that.
Well, you don't have to.
No, I'm not gonna.
No, it was really good. It changed my, it got me, when I got the show, I was just sitting around. It got me off the couch, and that's really what I needed to do. So,
what were you doing on the couch?
I was just sitting there.
Yeah. Did you have a TV on or not on?
Sometimes.
Yeah. What do you watch on the TV when you got it on?
Food Network.
Food Network.
I like the reality shows. I like some.
What ones?
Storage Wars.
Oh man, I can't do that.
You can't do it.
Is that the Hoarders one?
Oh no, I can't watch that.
Yeah, that's too much. Yeah.
My mom was a pack rat, but we had aisles.
Yeah.
So, you know what? At one time, honestly, I used to be a little bit of a pack rat, and I had 5 storage spaces.
Louie, why?
I don't know, because I couldn't throw anything out.
Yeah.
Come from a big family, and you just. So one time.
Wait a minute. What kind of excuse is that?
I don't know.
I come from a big family, so I'm keeping all my stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's true. I don't know why. But I was watching Storage Wars one night, and I went, that's my stuff. Honestly, I called my manager. I go, did I ever live in Cerritos? It's really true. I thought it was my stuff.
And was it your stuff?
No.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
So someone out there is pretending to be you by having your stuff.
Well, it was a giant popcorn machine that I had bought. I know. I don't know why I bought a giant popcorn.
Well, if you want to have giant popcorn, it's the only way, isn't it?
True. They were this big, each kernel.
I don't know. How did you lose the weight? What did you do?
Well, on Splash, they had me doing strengthening exercises because you got to build your core for the diving.
Right.
And really, it's more work than you think.
Yeah, I believe you.
And then I took that and I kept working out in the pool, and I've been doing, a lot of.
You're still doing it? You keep
still working out in the pool.
Good for you. What do you do?
I walk against the vortex. There's a
vortex?
there's a vortex in the pool.
You should maybe call an exorcist or something.
I just keep looking at
Yeah. This is the heart of the house.
This is the selling point. So you know the vortex, you swim against it, but I can't swim against it yet. But I walk against it.
Wow.
And so I do 10 laps against the vortex. And sometimes I fall back and then I just go around a while. But it's really true because it's so much fun because you're just going around and around. And there's something joyful because I float well. And there's something, it's true though. I mean, I've always been buoyant. And
You have a buoyant personality also.
bouncy. And I go around, but then I do that, and then I do 100 squats in the pool.
Wow.
Because I can't do that outside of it. I could do a few.
Right.
But, you know, before I did Splash, I could not barely get off the couch without help.
Really?
And so that really gave
So are
me...
you going to keep at it now?
I am. My goal, I'm under 400 pounds. My goal now is to get under 300 pounds.
Well, good luck to you. Good luck to you. All the best. Louie Anderson, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. My next guest is a very funny comedian. He headlines at the Plaza Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. He will also be in Burnsville Performing Arts Center in Minnesota on New Year's Eve. Please welcome the adorable Louie Anderson, everybody. Louie Anderson.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I just got done working out, and I know people always laugh, but I really do work out. And my trainer said I need a fitness goal. And I go, oh, all right. He goes, what about this? Kilimanjaro. The mountain? Yeah, you climb it. I've never heard a good story come out of there. Louie took a left. Now he's a frozen monument. The climbers high-five him as they go by for luck. There's less air up there. I can barely get by on the air I have here. When I fly over Denver, I'm lightheaded. And then my other friends, people must think I'm outdoorsy, because the next thing, Louie, we want you to go on a safari with us. What? To the Kalahari. I've had calamari. Is it anything like that? We're gonna sleep out with the wild animals. Oh, no. No, because if a lion gets in there and then people run, guess who's cut from the herd? Those big paws grabbing my butt. No, thank you. Then my other friend said, well, let's go camping at least. Are there bears? Yes, I do not want to be zipped up in a bag so the bear can just take me home. Did you get enough berries, Betty? Oh, I got a frozen dinner. That's gonna last me 2 years. And then I said, well, you know, I'm worried about bears. I'll be honest. They go, well, just play dead. Well, that's fine when they're around your feet, but when they get up around your neck, that tickles. Stop it. Stop it. Anyways, when I go camping, the bears put their food up in the trees. Oh, thank you all so much. Happy holidays.
I'm good, man. Come on, take a seat.
Oh,
Louie,
isn't Demi Lovato sweet.
She's lovely, isn't she? What a lovely girl she is.
And what a great name. It sounds like a
Demetria
appetizer.
Lovato, I
Actually,
know.
to me, it sounds like a appetizer. Can I get the Demi Lovato on toast?
Hey!
No, too soon?
Too soon? She's still in the
I know,
building.
sorry. Demi, I'm sorry. She's very nice. Very
we have
nice.
to take a break. We'll be right back with Louie
Okay.
Anderson. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here with a fantastic comedian, Louie Anderson. You ever been nominated for a Grammy for one of your albums?
No.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to.
Well,
I got beat up for the Ace Award by Bill Maher.
Bill Maher?
The old Ace Award.
What was the Ace Award? Oh, Cable Ace.
That was the Cable Ace Awards.
Yeah.
Well, I won 2 Emmys, but you know, who's talking?
So, hey, I saw you in Jacksonville. We were both in
Yes,
Jacksonville
we're
in
both
Florida.
in Florida.
Yeah, I ran into you at the
We were
hotel
the
breakfast.
youngest people in Florida.
Yeah, no, by a long way.
I know.
We were at the breakfast
Yeah,
bar.
we went to the breakfast bar. We had fairly healthy. You were very healthy. You had oatmeal.
Yeah. Did I? You remember my food?
I remember everybody's food.
I didn't. I had a cup of coffee and some oatmeal. Yeah.
Yes.
What did you have then?
2 poached eggs, soft, and toast.
That's pretty healthy.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's okay. You still
Yeah.
doing your get off the couch thing?
I am. I'm still. No.
You know, I think it's that same biatch that did that thing earlier on.
Yes, I'm still doing the get off the couch. We just walked. We walk 1 o'clock every Saturday wherever I am.
Right.
And so even when I was up in Canada, it was 40 below.
You went out for a walk, 40 below. You could
Well,
die
I walked
doing
around the house.
that. You walked around the house indoors?
Yeah, I said, hey, can I come in your house?
So you just walked up to people's houses and said, can I come in
said
your house?
yes.
I'm Louie Anderson. I
I
promise.
said, I'm freezing to death.
Well, Canadians are very friendly.
They are the friendliest
They're
people in
so.
the world.
Did you?
That's the Minnesotans.
Well, they are quite close to them. What about that? You said you were going to play some place in northern Canada when I saw you.
I went to Saskatoon. What a great...
Saskatoon.
Isn't
Yeah,
that a wonderful name?
Yeah, Saskatoon.
Oh, my, another
That sounds like.
Can I get the Saskatoon?
I'll have the. He's having the Demi Lovato. I'm having the Saskatoon.
Right.
Yeah.
And they won the Grey Cup. I was up there during the Grey Cup.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I thought it was a gravy cup. That's a...
You can't.
I know, that joke didn't work up there either. I'm very sorry.
Well-
Pam, go ahead.
No, don't encourage him. It's lovely to see you, my friend.
It's nice to see you.
What are you doing? You're playing on New Year's Eve?
I'm on New Year's Eve. I've done it since 1990. This is our 13th year. It was kind of a tribute to my mom. She died in 90.
Right.
And she loved, what I did.
So you go and do that
So-
New Year's Eve.
so New Year's
Where
Eve.
is it again?
In Minneapolis at the Burnsville Performing Arts Center.
Well, go and see Louie there if you happen to be around. Louie Anderson, everybody, we've
Thank
got to
you.
go. Say goodnight, Louie. Good night, everybody. My next guest is a very funny comedian. Very funny comedian.
The funniest comedian in the world.
No pressure, Louie. His new podcast is available on iTunes. You can see him every week at the Plaza Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. Please welcome the adorable Louie Anderson, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, what a great crowd. What a great crowd. Thank you. So loud. I was in a nightclub in Vegas. Have you been to the new nightclubs where there's 8,000 people? You can never find anyone. I'll make you. It's so loud and people get so drunk now. You know that drunk where You just have had too much, but you just keep ordering. Hey, one more. You know that drunk where you turn into a wrestler? You know that one? Woo! Woo! You know that drunk where you should be falling down, but your inner gyroscope has taken over? And you're sure somebody's gonna fall. They have spotters by you. And you think they're gonna go, but they get straight down. I'm all right. I have never been that drunk. I've been that full. Been that full. You know, where you've eaten that 10,000 calorie meal that isn't even on a Weight Watchers chart? You know, where you just sit there and you go, oh. Brrr. Oh. Woo. They should lay down. And then when you're done with the meal, they try to give you some more. They come over, you want to hear the desserts? Yeah. Okay. We got creme brulee. I don't eat anything I can't spell. We got lava cake. Seems dangerous. And you know you're going to hear them all, and then sometimes they surprise you. We got Mitchell's ice cream. Yeah? And they say Mitchell's like it's not just any Mitchell. Mitchell's ice cream. That Mitchell. And it's good, you know, they hand make it. They make it with their hands. They fold the ice cream. I didn't know you could fold ice cream. They fold it? And they only make so much every day. Well, yeah, I suppose their hands are so cold. Are you okay, Bill? Oh, I was at Mitchell's. I just got, it's my first day. My phone doesn't work back here. Do you ever have that where you panic a little? My phone, I go, something's wrong with it. I was taking a selfie with Julie, and I go, geez, my phone froze up. Oh, and my phone friend wasn't around. You know that thing where when a phone doesn't work, you have that one friend that knows stuff about phones, right? That OB phone Kenobi. Here's my phone, OB phone Kenobi. You should never do words like that over 50. When you're over 50, OB phone Kenobi. Woo! And they take your phone and they scold you. Oh, for crying out loud. Look at this. You've got everything open in here. Do I? Look at that's open, that shouldn't be open, that shouldn't be open. And they go into a shame thing, that shouldn't be open. Why do you have that open? Have you backed this up? Do you even know how to back it up?
Louie Iverson, everybody! We'll be back in a minute. Come here, you. good. We're on, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, welcome back. I'm here with Louie Anderson, and, yeah, so, yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, it was...
What a great audience, huh?
I'm hoping for better next week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like how you say better.
Better.
It's better.
That's
You
what
feeling better?
That's what I talk like, Louie.
I know.
That's what I talk like when I'm not on
God.
the television. I'm
Oh,
like,
God.
Have you ever been to Scotland?
I have not. I've been to, I think it was it Ireland maybe? I don't know.
That's like me saying, have you ever been to America? No, but I've been to Canada. What the?
That's similar though.
Well, I don't know.
I
if
don't
that's
know. You're
true.
right. I love Scotland. I watch Game of Thrones. Isn't that all shot there?
Yeah, you know, I had to give up my dragons when I came into America.
I saw.
Do you like the
them
Game
back
of Thrones?
there.
I love the
I
Game
love
of
the Game of Thrones.
Oh,
It's
man.
not good. You just go, oh, I should have lived then.
No, I know.
Oh.
No, yeah, there
I
was too
would've
much
been-
stabbiness.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
A lot of stabby. You
Yeah.
know, I don't
Yeah.
know. But a lot of boobies, so
Yeah.
there's that, yeah.
Stabbies and boobies.
Stabbing and boobies.
You know what's so great about it is you can disappear in it, and it's like in
Movies?
in some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's called a
in
motorboat.
mine. You
Yeah.
can get lost. In these are, choice.
You're looking good, actually. You've
I'm-
dropped a little bit, haven't you?
You know, I have. I've been working really hard. I quit eating bread was the first thing. But I love bread.
Well, you got to quit eating it, though, if it's making you
I know.
heavy.
Yeah. I mean, this is all toast. There's buttermilk in here. There's fat back bacon back there.
Yeah. Well, buddy, we gotta go.
That's sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
I just want to say, I've been on here about 6 or 7 times, 7 I think, and you've treated me so great.
Well, you're a nice
Thank
man.
you. But you've been really great to me. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
I know you don't like this stuff, though.
Well, yeah, this is everybody. We gotta go. Good night. Gin and juice, maybe. Something like that.
Gin and juice.